Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader.com, here with your Thursday morning pre-market webcast. Okay, daily chart, and we talked about a channel day yesterday. So this is just a big old blown-up version of the daily chart, right? Third standard deviation lower band was support on Tuesday. It was support yesterday. As is typical with a channel day, second standard deviation lower band acts as resistance. We spend the majority of the day inside the channel here. Now, we spent a lot of time in the overnight session above the second standard deviation lower band. That is, that's advantage bulls in the sense that if we're going to have a little bit more of a pronounced bounce, bear market rally, whatever you want to call it, we're still in a sell rallies environment. But if we're going to get a bigger move to the upside, this is what tends to precipitate it because we're outside of the channel. Really weak price action where we're really, there isn't a lot of bid in the market for a few days to get a band ride started. Typically, you spend 2 or 3 sessions inside the channel. We really spent, 1.5. So as we go into the regular session today, we've got to keep an eye on the lower band. It's down at 42.54 at the moment. It is held up as support overnight. Let's look at the hourly chart. So here we are down here. Third standard deviation, lower band, support, 32.25. We start building some higher lows off of that. Daily pivot, purple line, has been support all night. And you're starting to see this climb. So we talked about where is the second standard deviation lower band, right? 42.5. Tucked under price right here, okay? So the bulls have to push, though. They need to push. 50's been a problem. It's been a huge problem. If they get through 50, then they have to deal with 54, which is the old floor, which broke on Tuesday that really got things started to the downside. You did 20 here, and then you did the 20 that really got the market. You really got everybody's attention when you do the next 20. The bulls will have to get over the top here. Now remember, before we get all bulled up, we're in a sell rallies environment. What does that mean? That means we could bounce from here all the way to the daily mid band, which is right up around 68. And if the bears defend that, we keep the sell rallies market and we head right back down. If the bears can pull that off and make a lower low, then the spring is going to be very sell rallies. It's going to be very sell rallies. The price action is going to be to the downside. There will be bounces, just like we're getting a bounce now, and we're making a higher low, and that bounce can continue. But ultimately, those bounces, every one of them, is a flaming sell. So you have to keep that in mind. Okay. Last chart I want to show you is the chart from it's a 5-minute chart of yesterday's trade. Here's your open right here, 23.40.25. We hop up to 42, not even 42. We open here. We hop up to 42, and then they take it straight down to our proprietary lower level at 32.75, and this is happening right in the morning turn zone. So we had a nice short into a nice long. That went from our proprietary lower level up to our proprietary upper level. So, to say it was a good day in the room, it was a fantastic day. It was about a 20-25 handle day. The reason I mention this is because it all started down here in the morning turn. And if you follow us on Twitter, if you follow us on Instagram, I like to put out a lot of free content for you guys, to basically help you learn how to trade stuff. And I just did it's about a 25-minute webinar ebook chapter on trading the morning turn. So if you follow me every day, go grab that. It's free, and I think it's pretty informative. I put a lot of work into it. Check it out. I think it'll help you. Okay. And if you're interested in how we trade these proprietary lower and upper levels, then come check us out in the chat room. So just remember, for today, watch that daily lower band at 42.5. Watch 50 up top. If it gets through 50, then it has to deal with 54. But remember, unless unless the market's going to get back into old habits, if we are still in the same market that we've seen, ultimately it's a sell. The rally is a sell. So be long, make money, but have an eye on the exit door if things start to turn from higher levels. Okay, have a good one. Follow us over on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Princetontrader. Check us out on Facebook and join us for a free trial at www.princetontrader.com. Trade 'em well.